Odette says to me, "Will you love me till the day I die?" And Derek's final line is, "Oh no, Odette, much longer, much longer."
Will you love me, Derek, till the day I die?
No, much longer than that, Odette. Much longer.
So Prince Derek is the quintessential hero, you'd have to say. He's the guy who falls in love, conquers all evil, and, saves the day at the end of the story. I think Prince Derek really grows throughout the film. He's perhaps a little bit on the kind of callow and superficial side at the beginning. He realizes throughout the story that beauty is something much more than just surface elements, and he finds himself in the movie as well as saves Odette.
Beautiful. Simply beautiful. Soon Derek will be married, and the kingdom will have a king again.
I went to audition and put a voice down, and I assumed it was called the Swan Princess, that I was going to be the princess. So, because I have a high voice and it's, youthful sounding. And I got there and they said, if you could just go in the booth and read some of this copy. Well, it was this Queen Uberta. And her pictures, she's got this big nose and a big chin. And I thought, whoa, I'm not prepared for this. So I went in the booth and I thought, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I don't know. So I started to talk a little bit like this, in a very sort of older, crackly way. But I decided to make the choice that she was English because they sent her to a boarding school when she was young, just for a little class. And she learned to speak in a very lovely English accent. I was panicky.
Oh, don't be so secretive, Derek. Tell me who she is.
Don't be so secretive, Derek. Tell me who she is.
But please, Mother, don't turn it into one of your beauty pageants.
Oh, no. It's just a few friends. And their daughters.
Oh, no. Just a few friends. And their daughters. Well, she's imperious. She's very much in control and has the power of the throne. And like most moms, she's very protective and nervous for her son's, just the fact that he might be making a mistake is sending her around the bend. So she's a mom.
I can do much better, I am sure.
He's so immature.
I remember when we started The Swan Princess, of course, it's 25 years ago, which is shocking to me. I can't believe it's been that long. I was a young man then. We had a great time. First of all, I did both the voice and the singing voice, so there was a lot of time involved in studios with the director Richard Rich, of course, the lyricist David Zippel, Lex D'Azevedo, who wrote the music. It was kind of a magical experience being both the speaking voice and the singing voice. As you know, sometimes they'll break it up. But I was lucky enough to be asked to do both. And there's something, I think, much more integrated about being able to do both, where you kind of feel like you really know the character.
Far longer than forever, as constant as a star, I close my eyes and I am where you are.
Singing Far Longer Than Forever was just such a joy. It's such a beautiful melody. Super lyrics by David Zippel. Lex D'Azevedo wrote the music. It's just a wonderfully romantic ballad that is just so juicy and wonderful to sing. It's got great soaring melody and emotion, and it was a fantastic experience. And of course, singing with Liz Callaway, it doesn't get any better. She's just about the best.
I love voice acting because it's, of all the things left to do, it is so specific. They'll say something to you like, could you shave 2 seconds off that? 2 seconds, and you have to, adjust the dialogue so that you shave those 2 seconds off.
I didn't really actually work with the other actors in the film. As I said, in most cases, you're actually in a studio by yourself. But the cast is incredible. Michelle Nicastro, the late Michelle Nicastro, who was so wonderful as Odette, the speaking voice. But Jack Palance, who was always a hero of mine growing up in the movies, plays the evil Rothbard, I think it is, and John Cleese and Stephen Wright. It's a pretty fantastic cast.
25th anniversary. It's hard to believe. I mean, time, I can do Queen Uberta now. I'm going to be 80 in 6 years. So I'm thinking now would be the time to do this, not when I did it.
There's something about the Swan Princess's story, and I think the way the music interacts with that story, that makes the Swan Princess still resound and kind of reach people generation after generation. It's just, I think, a simple kind of message, but a very profound one about finding your depth and finding the depth in others, and of course the enduring power of love. I still have people coming up to me all the time telling me that was their favorite film when they were kids. They're sharing it now with their kids. There's something really, really remarkable about the power of film, and it's just great to be a part of that.